Hi coaches, Derek here. In this edition of The Breakdown, I'm going to discuss practice quality. I see it in almost every sport that I've worked in, a huge emphasis on quantity, getting the reps. In swimming, it always boggled my mind to see a sprinter who wouldn't race more than 200 meters putting in huge mileage, or a basketball player putting up hundreds of blocked, uncontested shots. Now I get it. We hear these success stories of players putting in ridiculous amounts of work to make it to the top, and we figure that's the secret to success. Do the work and you'll make it. Put in your 10,000 hours and you too can become an expert. In reality, not all repetitions are created equal. I mean, as a coach, you're probably better off spending your time designing quality practices than you are spending that same amount of time doing the same thing over and over again. A repetition that challenges your players, is effortful and really engages them, is going to give you far more value than a dull, mindless repetition. So how can we create quality practices? Let the game be your guide. Ask yourself, are the practices that I'm designing recreating the demands of the game? Have I got things like decision-making, anticipation, time pressure, and variety in there? Am I manipulating the demands to create pressure? The more elements that you're including, the more effort's going to be required and the more value you're going to get out of each repetition. If you're getting more value out of each repetition, then you don't have to do as many to get the same results. A great place to start is to look at including more variety in your practices. Try and steer away from block practice. Switching positions on court doesn't sound like much, but it provides enough stimulation to your players to stretch them a little bit and keep their brains active. From there, use your imagination and see where you can go. That's it for this edition of The Breakdown. If you want to learn more, go to www.derekpanchuk.com and subscribe. Thanks, coaches, and keep growing.